But it was only a few weeks ago when we were walking along and Caroline says to me, look at all these beautiful shells. What a pity that they're all broken. And unfortunately, that's a bit like the society that we're living in at the moment. I, and a lot of people like me, get to see the broken shells. They're beautiful shells, but they have been broken because they get picked up by society's waves and they get smashed. And I get to see them. And it's heartbreaking, it really is. We should be swimming in a wonderful, wonderful society because we are part of a wonderful, wonderful society. There has never been a better time to be alive. And yet, we are drowning in a sea of mental illness and mental health issues. Why? That's what I'm going to talk about tonight. And I'm going to talk about what you as individuals can do about it. I'm going to back that up by science. So, loneliness is associated with low serotonin. Serotonin is a brain chemical, and the lower your serotonin, the more chance there is of you getting a clinical anxiety disorder or clinical depression. Now, suppression means I'm experiencing a really difficult emotion. I don't have time to deal with it at the moment. I'm just going to shelve it and deal with it later. It's doing it consciously and dealing with it later that makes it a mature defense mechanism. It is different to repression, where you say, I'm not having that, I'm not experiencing that, and you push it down and you don't look at it, and it starts to fester because it gets together with other emotions like it. That's not a good defense mechanism. Now my tip for organizations. If any of you are part of organizations that care about the people that work for you, and I know that you do, here's my tip. First of all, you've got to cut through the book. So I'm just looking for a word, an Australian word that talks about pretense and fakeness. Bollocks, that's what it is. You've got to cut through the bollocks, okay, and do something real. Now, Beethoven had a musical solution for most all of life's problem. And I want to take you to Beethoven's solution for handling conflict. Conflict and resolution. Tension and relaxation. To do that, I'm going to play the opening of his Pathetique Sonata.